Yo, what's going on, everyone? We are obviously playing the Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Part 6 here. Win these two games, the Dolphins, and beat the Browns. Which I think the Browns game, yeah, it's a home game, so that'll be. And we should win the division because right now they're 10-4. So even if they win and we win, if we win, we'll be 10-5, and they'll be 11-4. But since we already beat them once, when we played them, if we beat them, we'd both tie at 11-5, and since we beat them twice, we would win the tiebreaker and make the playoffs as the division champs. So with that being said, there's not much. I did want to check and see what we're looking like yearly award wise here. So MVP Andrew Luck, we're in 6th. Coach of the Year Andy Reid. Zach Taylor's in 7th. AFC Offensive Player of the Year Andrew Luck. Defensive Player of the Year Darren Lee, of course. Offensive Rookie of the Year Justin Herbert. We're right behind him, so maybe we can overtake that from him. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Kenneth Murray. Best QB Andrew Luck. Best running back Nick Chubb. Anthony McFarland Jr. is in 6th. Best wide receiver John Ross. A lot of Browns players. Best O-line Mitchell Schwartz. Best D-line DeForest Buckner, which is a really big surprise. Geno Atkinson 3rd. Best linebacker Darren Lee. Best DB. Do we have anyone in the running? We sure don't. Best kicker. We're in 7th. So, with all that, I think we should just go jump into this game and try to win the division. And then, of course, we probably won't play anymore. We're in 84 overall. They're 77, so it should be a pretty easy win. I say should be. That doesn't mean it will be. Yeah, I hope we can win this game. Win these last two. 55 tackles, 1 forced fumble for Geno Atkins. I mean, he's got quite a few sacks, but it don't show you sack stats. I don't know why it's showing Joe Mixon there. Anthony McFarland's got to be up there. Logan Ryan is playing outstanding for us. 40 tackles, 2 interceptions. Hopefully he can continue on through the playoffs.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total
Right,
at
let's kick this
347
thing
Don Shula Drive.
Get
There's
this
a look at Hard
game
Rock
going.
Stadium here
Week
in Miami,
16.
Florida. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati
Who's the
Bengals
starter? Tua.
and the Miami Dolphins.
So we should be getting a lot of interceptions. I always tend to pick off these rookies. I don't know, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He had a pretty good year.
Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week. That no matter what happens,
So many times he runs the ball.
7 interceptions
That's a big
touchdown
thing with
passes,
Tua.
He's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner.
Joe Atkins.
I was just going to say.
3-yard loss right there to start off
It'll
with.
go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play,
that
having
ball away.
leverage, lower than the
Good
offensive
coverage.
lineman.
Good
Getting
coverage.
into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Nice
Now,
play
meanwhile,
there.
a
Is that
pass
Jesse
that
Bates?
should have
I
been
can't.
intercepted, but it
Or
winds
William
up
Jackson.
falling incomplete.
And third
Good
down
job.
is a key down
Good job,
in
Jackson.
any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch.
So far we
in
got
this
2
one.
0
Gotta be
2.
effective on the passing downs.
Good
That's a pretty good
start
first step
to
right there.
this game. Back this up a little bit.
We'll call
Sorry
that
about
a
that.
punt
I
of
was
54
just the
yards.
mic. I probably
Well
could have got more out of that return.
And the Bengals will take
We
over
already
here,
know
1st and
he
10.
hit zone.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
It's fine. It's good. Oh, I forgot McKinnon's hurt.
They'll run with a former Viking, Jarek McKinnon. And able to
forgot
break
McFarland's
one
hurt
tackle,
until the
but then
playoffs,
quickly
so
brought down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in
It's
terms
okay.
of points scored
Jared
in the
McKinnon
NFL,
is
so
fast, so
when
we should be
they're
able to
behind
run the
you,
ball pretty well
you
with
gotta
him.
find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around
May not be
24,
as easy
28,
as I'm
30, they
hoping.
could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
I might be able to hit Delaney on this.
They'll set up to throw. And he locates
Delaney.
Walker, complete.
Delaney
And he
has
brings
been
this up to
a
the
baller, as
46,
y'all know,
good enough
this
for the
season.
first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter,
Nice little
can
juke
you do
there.
it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up
Jarrett
big chunks of
McKinnon gets
yardage
hurt. We're just going to have to
after
go
the
back to
catch.
Joe Mixon.
Now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick
Nice
up first
try.
downs, and you tend to stall
Just a
them out
1
when
yard
you
gain.
do that.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Let's go, Ruggs.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive was surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article
Gotta
in the
get in
paper
this
this
end zone.
morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly
go,
is.
McKinnon.
They end up
Good
taking
run
up
there.
extra space just because there's
14
not enough space
yards,
for
I think.
receivers to run through.
75
Sets him
yards
up
carry, so I
nicely.
can't be
First and goal. It was a
too
pickup of
upset
14.
here. Go mountain inside zone here.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth
go,
in the
Mixon.
NFL in rushing last season. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in
Let's go.
this
Good
one.
start.
Bullock will send this one away
We
after
have
the
the lead.
touchdown.
Now we just have to maintain this lead.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the
Pressure on this
Miami
play.
offensive unit now. They get set to
They might
take
be running
over
the ball
as the
here.
season winds down and you look at them in totality. You know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes
Caught
this
up on his
offseason may
blocker.
be more on the
Oh, it's
offensive
Matt
side of the
Breida.
ball.
I forgot.
And this is
He
where
went
we
to
always hear the
Miami.
term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that
Make it look
defense
like
by
we're blitzing.
improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running
Bates.
back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get
1 yard
better
gain.
players,
I'm okay with
better
that.
system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
The dump-off gets them only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now a
Oh, he
deep ball
caught
here,
that. I
hauled
was
in
trying to
just
get over
past
there in
the
time.
50. He got 29 yards that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that
That was a
ball
good
was not
throw.
streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now an open man. That's the
job,
tight
Jackson.
end, Gesicki. It's complete. 5 yards on the
Mike
catch there.
Gesicki
Brings
was
up
a
2nd down.
tight end
2nd and 5
that I
after the
seen
5-yard
had
completion
more
on
of an
first down.
impact his rookie year than he really did.
And he'll They'll
can't
lose
keep running the
yardage
same
on
play,
the play
guys.
back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
So you need to watch out for Albert Wilson.
On play action, they'll throw.
Ooh,
And that is incomplete.
good hit. Oh, don't get up acting like that. Ain't no
Those
flag
passes
coming.
out that far wide always
Ain't
make
no
you hold your
flag
breath a
coming.
little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a
So
while.
up until about
What it does
5
is it
o'clock
allows the
play.
defender to gain some
these two
ground,
names.
come from a long distance,
Wow, what a bad
and have a
punt.
chance to affect the
That would
pass.
never happen in real life, but
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the
I thought he
7-0
was
lead
gonna
was
follow-
huge for them, right?
follow
Imagine
Mixon.
getting up 2
I
touchdowns
like this
on the
play.
road, taking the crowd out of
Should
the
be able to
game.
hit Ruggs
It'd be
on
ideal.
this.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Going
Good
down the
catch,
middle, and it's
Ruggs. I did
complete.
not expect you to catch
And
that.
he's taken down
Pressure
right at the
down.
45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. On 1st down now, a run with McKinnon. He takes this for about 6 down inside
Alright,
the
we'll go to
40.
second quarter. Probably turn on shoot clock.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We start chewing the clock here. Go ahead. We're about to be up.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he only
Man, I just need to
manages a
get that little
couple here
hole.
down to about the
That was
38-yard
gone.
line.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And a throw
Tried,
there going to be
but
incomplete.
I was gonna roll to the outside and
You
run
hear
it
the calls for a
upfield.
penalty, but I just don't
but-
think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't
Oh,
hold
he
on
hit
to the
this.
football. So I don't see
Ooh,
anything
yeah.
to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but
Oh,
happy they
come
kept that flag in
on,
the back
man.
pocket. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Now they're
Dang.
set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55.
Thank you, Atkins.
Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not
Not
want
wide,
to play
huh?
nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take out extra blocks, and actually slip
Really
them
short.
and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
3rd and 2. They might
Gain of
run
3
this
last
ball.
play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike
All
Gesicki.
right, good play.
And he will have
Look at him
first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards. and
So
a
we will
first
be
down.
streaming The Last of Us Part 2 as soon as that game comes out. I got it pre-ordered.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to the tight
And
end.
next month we
Smythe.
have Ghost of Tsushima.
The completion good for 3, and
So we'll
it's
be
2nd
streaming that
down.
as well. So look forward to that. I'm thinking about getting back into some Battlefield 5 streams though. So let me know what y'all think about that.
Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys.
Nowhere
Ooh, who
to
was that?
escape,
Good
and
job,
he goes
Lee, man.
down.
In cover 3.
Darren Lee in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his
Oh.
running back,
Oh,
Jordan
no.
Howard. And he gets it inside the
overdid.
35 and just shy of the 30. A Miami first
Okay.
down, a 14-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida.
Let's go.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Always put to the inside here.
2nd and 9 now. Caught. It's Wilson.
Lawson.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll drop the throw.
Oh,
And
man,
this
if I would have
is
known it was
gonna
going to bounce
be
off his hands, I would have tried to pick
incomplete.
it.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Let's
Yeah,
block
you
this.
you nailed it pretty well, you know.
I don't think we got any blocks on the season.
Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those.
Let me
those
know
two
down in the
elements
comments,
together so they can make some
Do
progress
you
in this
think I should go back to Battlefield 5?
That's
If
something
you
of a
never
pick-me-up
watched
for the
my
offense.
Battlefield
Certainly
5
a struggle if
videos,
they do get the field goal
then
before they have to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points.
you should go check out my Battlefield 5 playlist. Lots of good videos on there. I love Battlefield 5. It's one
Hard
of
to
my
believe,
favorite
but the
games.
regular season starting to draw to a close. We've got the final Sunday night game of the year coming up later tonight. Matt Nagy and the Bears hosting his mentor, Andy Reid, and the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be a good one from Frigid Soldier Field. And then tomorrow night, the final Monday night game of the year, Packers and Vikings from Minneapolis.
That's a good play.
Go now. 10 logo.
Yo, Jesse, alright, man. I'll definitely look into doing some more.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, come
And that's going
on,
to be
man.
intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard.
So many jukes
And
by a
super
corner. You
return
gotta be
as he
kidding me.
gets us all the way down inside the 25.
Isn't that guy old? Oh, no, it's his He's not.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
No, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having,
Tampa 2
a lot
here.
easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's a
Dunlap
run on
there.
first down that doesn't accomplish
Oh,
anything.
man, what a
In fact,
bad-
He's going to be tackled behind the line for
That's
a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of
I wouldn't say it was really a
yard didn't
bad
start
throw
out.
as
That
much
leads
as
to
it was a
2nd
lucky
and
kick.
11. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And the
Right to
running
Hubbard, I
lane's
like it.
non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Third and
1:58
12.
left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there to
Forward
give
here.
stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. He completes it to Wilson.
Let's call timeout on that.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The kick by Sanders is good.
All right.
And they'll get it back
No
with the
mistakes.
point at
Go down
7-6.
this field.
They got the
Score 8
interception, but very little movement after, and that forces
At least
them to
the field
settle
goal,
for
so get the
3.
ball
It
at half.
does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't
It
it?
certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the
I was
field.
hoping-
It's what we call sudden
What
change.
flag is
right?
that? Can't be a block in the back.
Interception, You got to go put out the fire.
Come on, I was already
and they
getting
did, holding
tackled.
them to a field goal.
That's bullshit, dude.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty.
Y'all know me,
you get a
I
big
love
return,
these
then the penalty
verticals
brings
right
it back,
here.
but you still have great
Do
field
this
position,
number,
as you pointed out,
like
not in this
it.
case.
They'll look to throw.
Good job,
On the
Lamb,
crossing
man. You
route
don't get enough
complete.
playing
That's
time.
Lamb. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati
I mean, that won't
first
be
down.
changing anytime soon. Let's turn off the shoe clock.
The goal for any
Post will
offense
drag.
versus his own
All right.
defense.
It's
Find
either
the
Ruggs
holes
or
where
Higgins
guys are
right here.
available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Let's go.
Now this throw caught left
Let's
side.
go.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any
All right,
play
we're at
we
the
see,
30.
we're pretty, excited about.
Shakes.
But big plays, let's
Not
face it,
inside
that's what we
zone.
absolutely live for. How
Gotta
about
run
that
the
one?
clock
That was
off.
great, and what our camera missed was the
Don't
fist
bend,
bump from the
ball
sideline after
back
that
too
catch. They're
fast.
fired out. That's a big gain. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Just what you want on a first
Flank
down
for
run.
under
Call it
here.
8 yards. And it's
Probably gonna be able to
2nd
hit
and 2.
Lamb on this or Walker, I feel like.
2nd and 2. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb.
Good job, Lamb.
And brought down, but not
All right.
before they get it
We got
inside
40
the 10 to
seconds
the
here.
7. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got
Let's
another
go.
first.
Let's go Trail
They
Shakes.
all came together there. In
It's about
breaking route,
15
drove it
seconds.
with
I'll
excellent
snap this
pace.
ball. Still got 2
Money throw right
timeouts, so I have
there
plenty
to
of
move the
time.
sticks.
hoping to hit Higgins here.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that
That's
is
exactly
caught.
what I wanted.
He's
That's the
got it
look
for
I
a
wanted.
Bengal touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8
Now
or
we're up
more
by
if they
8.
want to get crazy here, which we don't expect.
Should be up by
I just know the way
11.
the game's
That
being
field
put
goal
into
should have been
analytics. There's going to be a lot
in,
more of going
but
for 2 in a lot
wasn't.
of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going
58 nice,
I think they're
58
focusing
yarder
in
on the
to get
resume.
everything
Would have been
going.
nice.
Blockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they're going to take
See if we can get a nice little punt return here
fourth
for
down
half.
coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Matt Hawk now, standing just outside his own goal line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now here's Ross.
He's about to spin move, but I didn't want to waste the time. Let's get this ball back. Let's get this
Bengals
ball
set to
back.
receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the
Time to
20
start
before
draining
he's
some
brought
clock.
down
Up by
at
8.
about the 23-yard line.
No chances.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter
I have
number
not ran
3.
a halfback
They
around
have the
so
lead
long.
now. They'll
It's
be
just not
looking
one of
to
my.
extend that lead.
Obviously, I like
This is where
a lot
I
of
enjoy talking
halfback
about
dives,
one of my favorite
stretches.
subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also
That's
like to
why I
call
don't
them.
know, man.
You've done
Well,
things in
anyway,
a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
I like these
So
0-1
guess what?
traps where
You
this
adjust
left guard
yourself to try and
pulls.
stay ahead of the
Goes
pace,
right between the
'cause you're all
center
looking
and the
for
right
some
guard.
separation in this ball
The
game.
adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show
nice,
them one
good
thing,
couple of
show
yards
them
there.
something else.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a
That was
third down
rich.
and 6 to go.
I used to run this play all the time on older Madden
He'll
games.
drop to throw.
Damn it, man. I got
He's
stuck.
taken down.
I'm the O-lineman.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise,
I wanted
a
to
big
hit stick
play could
there.
result
I
for
wanted to
the
hit stick
offense.
fumble.
6-yard return after a punt.
I swear if we
48.
lose,
And it'll be Dolphin football.
damn Dolphins.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground with Breeden,
Atkins
and they're going to get him
resisting.
behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler, in there on the stop.
I'll get this back for one more time here.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darren Lee able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack
what we're
leader
gonna do
coming
here is
into the
cover
game,
4.
and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
You're supposed to be on that.
And
Like,
they've got it
right on
well
Rice.
across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there
this
on
is
3rd down.
outside
Very
field
proficient and a good
towards
pass.
the center.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Usually I go to the
Well, we got a yard out of
outside
that
and
last
then
completion.
like the short
And
side
that
of the
makes
field,
this
and then
second
to
and
the
9.
opposite side.
Now left side, a completion to his
He's
tight
gonna lose
end.
some yards there.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I gotta watch Albert Wilson
The
more.
pressure
than
drops
I
off
really
as
feel
they'll
like I
look to throw.
Come on,
And
Bradham.
will be
Oh my God,
incomplete.
man.
Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
He's second in the
Go for this
NFL in
field goal.
interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great
Should be a
intelligence,
miss because
understands
the
position,
AI cannot
and has a
control it.
great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So
Ball
fun to
like
watch his
that.
closing
37.
speed, and another example of it on that play. Down here in the third quarter, obviously
some
that's one they could have
trickery here.
used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss
Good
in a
job,
row.
Ross.
Best kickers in the league.
156
they don't miss
yards
two in a
is
row.
not
He's gonna get his
bad.
head back together in case he gets another shot.
The drive starting play,
go,
a good one.
halfback
Give him
dive.
19. Ball up to the
Is that
35
tie
now
and
as
Ross
they
goes
come up
another
on 1st and 10.
Oh
Now McKinnon.
my God,
And
it's
he'll
blown
lose
up either
yardage
way.
on the play back at the
3.7 yards per
37
carry
yard line.
is awful stat.
A loss of 2 there,
Awful
second
stat.
down.
Let's see what these guys do here.
And a
That's
quick throw
touchdown.
here, that's
No, it's
complete.
not.
And
Runs
down
is
he
so
goes,
much faster
taking
than
it
those guys.
inside the 10, just
What
shy
was
of the 5
that?
at the 6.
They bid on the
goes an
run.
impressive
Luckily,
31-yard
wasn't
gain.
enough.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just
3
outside
receptions,
the
75
5.
yards. Good game for him.
Now back to throw. And
Rose,
he's
you
got
deserve
it.
that. I want to make sure
Touchdown,
you got it.
Bengals. From 6 yards
You
away.
had
And the
such a good
Bengals, they
play,
widen
and you
their
should have been
lead.
gone.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
It is a close game, 17-14.
Out comes the Miami
Ravens,
offensive unit now.
Browns.
They get set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through.
Oh my
Nowhere
God,
to
Lopez got
escape,
that
and
block.
he
Geno
goes
Atkins
down.
there to get the sack.
Geno Atkins in there to get
Should
it.
have
And
an
on
easy
the
first
season,
down
that
for
is
them.
9 sacks for him.
So,
Now following
oh,
the sack,
Geno's
they'll look
almost
to
at
make
double
amends
digits.
on
He's
a
at 9
second down
sacks.
and
We could use
17.
another one out of him.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He had a guy wide
Looking
open over
left
the middle.
sideline, incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first
I think I
down.
know
then they
this
force an
play.
incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And Wilson has
Albert
it.
Wilson's,
And
he's
he'll
so much
get this
faster
one
than
way
you
up just
expect.
shy of the 45-yard
He's kind of
line.
like
75
Will
yards
Fuller. Like you
receiving
see him and
for
you're like,
now.
yeah, he's
It's a
fast. And you're
first
like,
down.
dang, he's a little bit faster than I was expecting. Especially in Madden.
Back
Will
now
Fuller's
in
not that
Miami.
fast in Madden
It's
compared to real
Dolphin
life,
football,
feels
but they
like.
trail here as we get set for the fourth.
But Albert Wilson's like the opposite. Like you see him in real life, and you're like, he looks like he'd be pretty
Now on
fast.
first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And then
Nowhere
he's
to
not.
escape, and
Let's
he
go
goes
Atkins,
down.
double digits on the year, 10
Geno
sacks.
Atkins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. But following the
You're a
sack,
baller,
they'll try to
boy.
change their fortune
And
here on
he's in the
second
zone.
and
That's the first time all
13.
season he's been in the zone.
Second and 13.
Don't.
And a big one across
Got
here as
Atkins
he's
again.
taken
He's
down.
on fire
Geno
right now.
Atkins in there to drop him for his 11th sack
We're
of
going
the
to go to
year.
cover 4 drop show 2
And you
here.
hate to say it with a rookie quarterback.
Over
He's
the
done some
top.
good things, but overall,
Come on, Atkins. Get another
looked a
one,
little
man.
bit
Ball
overwhelmed
out.
back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
He went out of bounds, came back
in
and
his
caught the ball.
defense,
Didn't
I
look
got it.
like
See
that.
what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
We will definitely accept that. Get that ball
So this will
back.
be accepted as it
Ooh,
moves
going
the
for
offense
it.
backwards.
Play. Let's.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They run for it with Breida. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here,
looks
they
more
can't
right.
check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations.
Yeah, Jerry McKinnon's got
Teams
the
get the ball
long-term
back,
answer
and that
here for us.
miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
Where's 52? Watch 52.
Here again is McKinnon. And an alley to run.
Damn.
And inside
I had a
the
little
20
something there.
before he's brought down.
That juke
They'll
slowed
get
me down just
14 on
enough.
that one.
I
Good for a
couldn't
Bengal
get back
first
into
down.
it.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good.
Go
And
Ruggs.
he's caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. An 18-yard
His
touchdown
8th receiving
grab.
touchdown
Now the
on the
Bengals,
year.
They widen their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like
3
4th
touchdown
quarter,
passes on the game.
and the
1
QB
interception.
is easy. How
I can
about
live
this
with
guy?
it.
Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be
4.5
taken in the
minutes
back of the end
until
zone.
we go
And
on
no
to
run
face
back
the
here.
Browns.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
And what should be a
line.
pretty good game.
So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous
job,
importance as
Hubbard.
they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Hey, you're impressed,
Yeah,
don't you?
I am impressed. That
Thank
means
you.
2 weeks, if I'm not
That
mistaken,
does.
correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's
Oh,
important.
damn.
When you get to
That was
this time
off
of
the
year,
throw.
maybe that importance gets quadrupled.
I think he was
and that's
hit
where
as
we
he
are
threw
right
it.
now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And this is caught. It's Parker.
Y'all going for it
And he's
because
going to be
you're not
brought
winning your
down
division
short
most
of the first
likely.
at about the
Most likely
31-yard
not.
line. The completion good
are.
for only 6, and
Go
that'll
Tampa
bring up
2.
4th. They're
I'm
already
gonna go
slim
on
hopes
him,
are going to
put him
ride on
in
this one. They'll go on 4th
Keep
down.
Kane here.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Good job,
And
Jackson.
this is incomplete. The Dolphins
Now it's just a
can't
matter of
convert
run the
on
clock
4th
out.
down.
Maybe
And the
scoring
Bengals
another
are gonna get it
touchdown.
back
Had
in terrific
Burrow's
field
stats.
position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it,
Oh, that was
with this
Mixon.
deficit,
Okay.
if they
I
give
would
up
have stiff
another
armed
score
before
here
we realized.
after they didn't get it, does it
What
really
a
matter?
juking.
It really doesn't. They
Just
had
stay in
to go
bounds.
and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Didn't run on the inside zone here.
Here we go, here we go. Check 26.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You like an outside.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his
this
running
number?
backs before games, make sure
Inside
you
run.
run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
There we go. All I
He did a
wanted
pretty
was
good
him to get
job
the
just
first
following
down,
those guys
to get
through
those
there for a nice
experience
explosive
points,
run.
and
They
then
give them
we're
2
going to go
yards
to
there
a
as they're
space and
set up
switch
now with a
here.
1st and goal.
This may not be the play, so let's do this number. McKinnon across the middle.
Now
Boom.
they'll switch it up here.
And
Look
get
to
him
throw.
a
And this will
receiving
be
touchdown.
caught. And the carnage continues. It's
Just
another
trying to, like I said,
touchdown.
pad Burrow's stats a little bit while we're in the end zone. And now it should be as simple as stopping them and running a few run plays.
So he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
And end out this game with a W. Go on to face the Browns, who are currently up by 10 points over the Ravens. So it looks like it's
look downfield
Browns
first,
we
bring
got
it back
really
to the
well.
line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look.
Let me
and they
know
make their
another
decision
team
off of that.
y'all
He
might
went
want to
with
see me
three.
play with. I
That
was thinking
impressive.
either the Dolphins,
This will be taken
the
to the back of
Bucks,
the end
the
zone.
Eagles,
And no run back here.
the
This will be a
Packers,
touchback, and
the
it comes out to the
Chargers.
25-yard
Those are
line.
all other teams that got
Out
rookie
comes the Miami
QBs,
offensive
and we
unit.
could always,
Now they
or
get
besides
set
the
to
Bucks, they
take
got
over.
Tom
And
Brady.
last
I
time
mean,
out, went for it on
who
fourth
wouldn't
down,
want
turned
to
it
see
over, gave
Tom
him great
Brady
field
in the
position, turned it
Bucks?
to
That's
6
just
points,
gonna
so
be
they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing
crazy
what one
game.
decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to
God,
go for it,
Atkins,
fourth
man,
down,
you are
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got
Kick
confidence
ways.
in you guys. Go pick it up for
Senior
them.
ranking
Didn't
32.
happen. Also showed confidence in the
surprising.
defense.
He did
They
have
didn't
a
pick up their
bad
end of the
year
bargain,
in their
so now they've got to
department.
come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh my
And this
God,
one
what a hit!
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. But he's got it to Burns.
Come on.
And they work this well upfield across
They gotta
the
go hurry up
45.
before any chance. That was his first reception.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a second down. 2nd and 6. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Come on.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Might as well go for it.
Another incompletion.
And now they punt the ball.
It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And out now, here come the Bengals. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup and let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
run
I
here, and that
commentated
should
on
be the
3
game.
games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in
That's
each
it.
instance,
We
I
just won the
asked the
game.
coaches later on, why didn't you do that?
GGs.
And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So this one in the win
All right, I'll
column
be
now
back
for
in
the
just a
Cincinnati
minute,
Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Cincinnati, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10.
We won't worry about no upgrade. Joe Mixon, let's make his power back up. He came in like a wrecking ball. Oh, you got a new ability? Armbar, human joystick. Oh, nice. The rest of these guys we can auto upgrade. What's going on here? Hey, when it does that, freaks me out. Okay. This is weird. Next week. Alright, they're 11-4. We win this game. We tied 11-5. We win the division. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Geno Atkins, 9 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 defensive player of the week. Really no point in doing this as long as we win the Super Bowl, but we're going to see here. We have the 13th pick in the draft, the 19th, 26th. We'll probably take this guy. And, alright, so let's just look at wide receivers. Devontae Smith, KJ Hamler. We'll look at Amari Rodgers here. Nope. Keshawn Carter. TJ Vasher. Ooh. Jaden Reed might be someone. Okay. Upgrade all players. Just yes, auto upgrade. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's see though, by chance, if it helped Joe Burrow out at all. He's got 4,200 passing yards, 47 passing touchdowns. I feel like he should be Offensive Rookie of the Year. Let's see Justin Herbert's stats real quick. (3,733 yards, 29 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He must have a lot of rushing yards. 145. Okay. Joe Burrow has 129, but he has no touchdowns. So maybe this game we get a few more rushing yards with him. Maybe a rushing touchdown in there, just to pad his stats a little bit. Because there's no reason in real life. We're actually higher overall than these Browns now. In real life, Joe Burrow would be winning that Offensive Rookie of the Year. 4,200 passing yards, over 40-something passing touchdowns. May have a lot of interceptions, like 20-something interceptions, but he would definitely be winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. After this game, we will have to end it before the playoffs. I do have to get ready to go to work, so let's make this game a good one. Nick Chubb had a great year, 13 touchdowns. Odell Beckham with just a little over 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. He's a way better deep threat. You all know Delaney, probably one of the best tight ends in the league for
on a
this
chilly
season
December
right here.
afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown
This is
Stadium
the last
in
home game
Cincinnati,
of the
Ohio.
season.
Today, the curtain falls
Last game
on
of
the
the season in
regular
general.
season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati
Let's
Bengals.
see old Baker Mayfield walk on
So
over
here
here.
come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their second-year
38
quarterback,
touchdowns,
who's the 2017
Not a
Heisman
bad
Trophy
year.
winner, as most of you know, and that's Baker
Way
Mayfield.
better than real life.
It's week 17, Brandon, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He's not going to win the MVP award, but that doesn't mean to me that he shouldn't get strong consideration. I think he's been terrific this year.
He has, and I think the highest praise came from the coaching staff.
Guys,
telling us
stop
that he's
Chubb.
been
It's
more
the number
vital
one
to our
priority.
team than any other quarterback in the league. If your coaches are saying that, you feel pretty good.
Yeah, I actually heard.
That's a good way to start the game off. Come on, why is this lagging?
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
That is a great way to start the game right there.
Go to the 31-yard
Baker Mayfield just went to 11 interceptions.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it.
Show Baker how it's
coaching
done.
staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you know,
That's the man to give the ball to right there.
So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and
This
turn
game
it
is
into
laggy
positives
right now.
moving forward.
Come on, man.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are
So
moving. First
laggy.
down.
This is ridiculous. Let's go quick pitch.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to.
That'll
Damn it.
go as a loss of 5.
vertical.
And it'll be a 2nd and long. 2nd and 15. And Walker
Good
has
job, Walker.
a good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Slant.
And for the Browns,
I'm going to
a
try to
nickel
run
set
this
here on
in if I
3rd
can.
down. They'll set up a throw. Forced it, and
Let's
it's
go.
a Cincinnati Bengals touchdown.
All right, now what, Herbert?
That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. This is taken about 7 yards
It's a
deep.
good start
And
to
no
winning the
run
division
back
right
here. This
there.
will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 3 Sky.
The Browns
Y'all
drive
run the
about to
same
get
play
started.
again.
And as these guys enter play in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division. Nowhere to escape.
Oh
and
my
he
God,
goes down.
Atkins, you monster. He trying to win that award. You know he's got to be making big headlines for it now.
Geno Atkins racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
12 sacks by defensive tackle. It's pretty good besides, you
An
know,
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means
Ndamukong
he'll
Suh
need to
or
come up
Aaron
with
Donald.
something
Those are about the
here on
only
3rd
guys
down.
you would see do that stuff. 10+ sacks.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Get out of my
And
way,
almost
Jackson. I
picked
had
off.
that.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Man. We already about to start chewing clock.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he
I
threw the
should've
interception on
spun
last
move.
drive, but fell incomplete. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt,
Shoot
3
clock.
on the return.
US get the
And out will come the
CeeDee
offense
Lamb.
as they take
He's
over.
out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the
Ooh,
drive.
Ruggs.
Over the middle, it's complete.
Ruggs actually
And they
dropped
get him
that
down,
ball.
but not before
I thought it
takes
was about to be
across
back
the
down and
40-yard
intercepted.
line.
I'm getting really irritated with this whole lagging thing.
He was
I don't
locked
ever,
in.
this
2 trips to the end zone.
never
Charles,
lags
over
on me this
100
bad.
yards
Like I might
receiving.
get like
How about the
a
combination
little
of
lag,
running,
like
confidence going downfield,
once
and
every
the ability to go up and get the football. You're exactly right.
150
It was
plays,
hard
you
for
know,
them
like-
to stop him.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle,
job,
and it's
Ruggs.
complete. A Bengal 1st down and a 16-yard
we
pickup
want to
there.
absolutely dominate these guys.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff,
Yeah,
didn't
when we talked about him, they
they?
did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's
Job
running
Mixon.
every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he'll go out of
Good
bounds
run.
inside the 15-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
We're not only going to run the ball some with Burrow, but we're going to make sure we have more.
Inside the red zone here.
Oh, no. I was throwing that to
away.
Delaney,
It's
but
incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Touchdown.
let's go.
Bengals.
That's the way to run the ball in with the QB right there.
Great job, man. Keep getting those touchdowns.
We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone.
Let's see if we can
with
get 3 rushing touchdowns with Burrow in a game, and then at least a couple of passing touchdowns. He has thrown the ball really well this game.
But we're going to make him a part of our running game, too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
I only run the ball really with the quarterback when I have certain
This will
types
be
of
taken
QBs.
to the
Russell
back of the
Wilson,
end zone. And no run
Lamar
back here. This
Jackson.
will be a
If I'm
touchback,
playing
and it comes out to
Mariota,
the 25-yard line.
who else
The
do I like
Browns
to run the ball
offense
with?
trotting back onto the field.
Tyrod
Already down 2
Taylor.
touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important
There's like
drive,
a few
doesn't it?
guys
It
here and
certainly
there.
does, and a lot
Let's
of teams
go
script
pinch
plays. We
back
know
field.
that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their
Oh my
script.
God, he
I
dropped
think they're gonna
that?
stay
That little
with
bit
it.
of
I don't think
like,
they'll abandon
oh
it
my
just
God,
yet,
what a
and
play.
try and generate some offense on this
All right,
drive.
now they're
Anything,
going
at
to
least
go
3
back.
points, get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ooh, please be a screen.
Now Mayfield.
Let's
Nowhere
go,
to escape, and
Atkins,
he
man.
goes
You're on
down.
fire these last couple
Geno
weeks.
Atkins, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. He's got the hook up to Odell
No,
Beckham.
sir.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
First
It'll be a gain
completed
of 12,
pass
but
for
it will
Baker
also lead to
Mayfield.
4th down.
That's certainly playing down
doesn't
the distance
mean
very well
anything.
by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want.
It was a
underneath,
nice
by all
double move, I'll
means.
give him that. Let's go, Ross.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
All right, let's see if we can get another rushing touchdown with good old Burrow.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their
All right,
next
Ruggs,
drive.
you need to get
Right now
open
they're
here.
saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you
We're
practice
gonna
it.
run
This
this
is the way you
down.
play.
We'll just go ahead and
To the races,
consider
to
that
the
our passing
right
touchdown of the
side.
game.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Ruggs got 9 receiving
A
touchdowns.
big play there.
Maybe
His
able to hit
ninth
double
touchdown
digits
of the
before the
season.
playoffs. We'll
And
see.
the Bengals, they widen their lead.
All right, I think I already got 2
Bullock
o'clock
good
on,
the
but if not, we
extra
definitely
point,
need to turn
and
it
it's
on.
now 21-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
This would be a
Dangerous
total
territory, already
Browns
down 3 scores. A
game
3-and-out here.
if they don't
An
win this
inability to put any
division.
points up.
I mean,
This
it's
one
just
might be over by
just like the
half.
Browns to
Yeah,
choke
what you
anything
also have
away.
to
They'll still
guard
make the
against is
playoff
calling
scores.
every play
Should.
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here.
Not really
but
worried
you also
about
don't have to
Chubb,
go ahead and
so
force everything either.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And
That's
unable
not who
to
I wanted to
connect,
switch to, but
incomplete.
that was a nice try. I got to
Give
give
them credit, they took
Baker
their
the
shot, but
credit
it's gonna
there.
bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how
Very
about the
rare that
execution
you
of that
see,
defense right there? The zone was
A
absolutely
deep shot
locked
by
up
the
tight.
AI
He was
on
trying
like
to
a
force
deep
it in there on
cross
3rd
like
down.
that.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to
All
try
right,
and
Ross,
find something.
would
There's
you
nothing available
eat?
there for him.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over
Lighten it up
with a
this
new
game,
set
buddy.
of downs. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Good run, McKinnon.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
All right, let's go space and switch. Let's switch this to 4 verticals.
21-0 our score after 1.
That's right where I wanted it. Down at the 3.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Now we're gonna go.
And after that
He
completion,
slants
you can understand
middle,
why
and
so
if
many
Ruggs
teams
gets
in the
open, we'll
league
throw it to
are
him.
emphasizing
If not, I
speed
plan on
on
running this
defense
ball
at
in.
every position.
Burrow.
The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
God dang it, man, get out of my way.
And he goes down.
Andrew Billings,
Andrew
like,
Billings, able
a
to
nobody.
drop for a loss of 4 from his
That's
defensive
who
tackle
freaking
spot.
sacks me.
2nd and goal from the 6 this
Freaking Nixon
time.
getting right up in my way.
Looking to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh,
To the end zone, but it's
that would have been
incomplete.
beautiful. Back across my
Back-to-back great
body.
plays defensively. Get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job.
All right, let's try that
There. All of a
again. We
sudden,
may
they're
just have to
looking at
hit.
3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence.
Oh my
Now he's
God,
Big
dude.
loss
It
here
takes
as
3
he's
years to
taken
break a
down.
freaking sack.
Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
All right, we up by
Competition comes
21,
in
so why
many
not
different
just
ways. And right now,
try to do
this
something
unit,
here?
Their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. And we just saw their first one of this game.
Back to throw here.
Let's go,
And
Lamb.
he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
4th down? Why not?
A 22
Why not? We're going to
touchdown
rub it
for
in the
him.
Browns' face
Now the
today.
Bengals, they widen their lead. Boy, what a
Oh,
job
no.
there. 4th down that far away from the end zone just to get it in, get that done.
I hate when I do
An
that.
unlikely result, but it
Just
occurred
means we gotta go for a
nonetheless.
2-point
But a
now, but
terrific
it's
play.
27
Great
nothing.
way
It's
to
all right.
finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching
Damn,
their
I'm
heads, right?
prematurely
That's
pressing
usually
this.
to their advantage. In that
Hey,
situation,
my
they should be
hand
able
has
to
been
make a
cramping
play
up
on
so
the
bad
ball,
from work
but
this
instead
week.
it
It has
turned out to be a
been
touchdown, and they've got to go figure it out on their
horrible.
sideline.
Some tackling. It's been
And
a
nice
horrible week
return
of work.
sets him up pretty
I
good
wouldn't say
here at the
horrible, but it has
30-yard line.
been pretty much like a nightmare. It's just been busy.
The Browns offense
Really
heading
fast-paced
out as we
every
take a
night.
look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
It's
For
all
the
right.
moment, they're on top of
We
their
push
division,
on.
projected to host a wild card game in the first weekend, but nothing is set in stone. There's a lot of shuffling that can still go on here. They
Oh
haven't even
my
clinched the
God.
playoff berth.
A lot goes into that one word you use, doesn't it?
Hate that little
You're
trucking
exactly
animation.
right, because
Like,
nothing's clinched. So
messes
that means
everything up.
another win is necessary. Being able to play to the best of their abilities, because they can go from where they are right now to right out of the playoff race, and things go in the wrong direction for them. They've got to take care of business.
Get that out of here. You can try to throw to Tavon Taylor.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football
not
and bring it into
happening.
his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
I can't believe they even let
To
you
throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. That's caught
Nice
by
play to
OBJ.
Odell, and Odell actually
That'll move
brought
the
it back
sticks for the
in.
Browns, a gain
Didn't
of
run out
12.
of bounds to make it like
This offense
4th down or
finding its
whatever it
legs
was.
now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Might be a screen. Yeah,
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And
Good
he'll
job,
get a little
Von
over
Bell.
2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
It's totally our game right now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield looks to throw. Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the
As much of
27-yard
that
line.
clock as you can for us, guys.
Baker Mayfield, in all likelihood, is going to be seeing a lot of these Cincinnati Bengals in the coming years, twice a season. And he
Let's
got
go,
off to a
Darren
great start
Lee.
last year as a rookie against Cincinnati. 7 touchdown passes, no
Get that field goal.
interceptions, and 2 wins.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
Take that
couldn't
field
even find his
goal.
outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Seibert able to
All right,
knock this one
27-3.
through. And the
3
drive
minutes
will
till
wind up
halftime.
yielding 3. So that's a 7-play
game is
drive that
essentially
ultimately
ours.
stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7 as they got closer to their goal line?
All right, let's try to run and try to get another touchdown before half. Those 50
Here he
quick
is, the
touchdown
man
pass.
taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession.
We'll
And
see
he's
about
been
that.
good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
Good job,
Just say
Blaine.
now he wants the first
Probably
half
one of my favorite
doesn't
plays.
Without a doubt. Go ahead and fling them on
Out
the
of the
field,
whole
folks. He wants that type of
game.
celebration.
An
I kinda
ideal
just
beginning
keep
of the drive
running.
there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He'll look to throw, and he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
Here we go with the lag again.
Here we go, D. 10-2 stop.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Don't
down.
take my helmet off and beat me with it.
Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
No mistake. Oh man, I thought he just had enough separation I could
They
put that
don't
ball
get the
in
hook up there,
there.
but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the
This might be a
football these
Ross
last couple
play.
weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast
Walker,
offense
you're
either. He's
a
putting it
legend.
downfield as well.
And they're
Simple
going
as
to have
that.
another
Really.
first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line.
Coach suggestions here.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the
think I
magic
want
number for a really good game for a
flood
receiver?
play.
So you got a chance to really shatter that
Yeah, I can
and have
hit
a
Ross on
profound
this.
effect
Call
on this game.
timeout.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables.
All right, come out.
Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now from the 7, here's
This
second and
was
goal.
pre-updated Madden.
Here's a second and
Myles
7.
Garrett would be in
Being
the zone.
chased out left. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before
I want to try to
the
run it
locker room.
right up the
No
middle,
move for
right
the field
between
goal
the
unit.
right
They're
guard and
gonna
right
go
tackle.
here with 5 seconds left. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, Higgins, I
Looking
thought you
end
caught
zone,
that.
But it's incomplete.
I literally just had to get rid of that ball. All right.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Bullock will put this one through.
Up by
And
27.
that will do it for the... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, I thought
And
it's
the decision
Rugs.
to bring it out
Ross
is
has
gonna
got such a
cost him
good
about
spin
7
animation.
yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the
Oh, I
20.
had Ross out there. Okay. Let's go post where we
13
drag.
games going on here in this final
I might try to
Sunday of
roll out to my
2019,
right
the
and
final
hit Ruggs
Sunday of the
deep on
regular
this.
season. 3
Yeah.
more games still to come following us. Raiders, Broncos, Cards, Rams, and Niners, Seahawks. And then we'll know the 12
Oh, I thought he
teams who
caught
will
it.
continue on into the playoffs starting next Saturday here on EA Sports. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Strip that ball.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, get out of
Traffic, and
here.
it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And he's able to get it
Yeah,
back
oh,
to right
don't
around the
even.
27.
You ain't
Defensively,
shit.
that
You
time they were
down
in
by
zone coverage. As a
27
rookie
points.
QB, what lesson can you
Showboat
learn
when you actually have the lead.
Understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react
letting
like they
y'all
do
run
on
this
this level.
ball.
So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You
I
gotta
like
know
it in the
where
middle
you
like
want to
this,
go with the
like
ball
on
and be
shoes,
decisive
kinda
with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something
You know,
you don't
Atkins
like.
ain't letting me
And they
run
see
my ball.
right through that defensively.
Green Hunt's having
As
a
he'll
good
be
game.
hit and taken down to the backfield.
Tell him to do another field goal here.
Play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And let's pin the mirror.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Going for it all.
Get out of
And
here.
that'll wind up incomplete.
Get out of here, Odell.
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th
Take the
down.
field goal.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication.
All right, you gotta start running some clock off.
And especially against deep balls.
If there's any team I'm scared of a comeback, it's the Browns, to be honest, because
kind of surprised by that they keep the
just
field
built
goal.
for
I
it
guess
in a
you
way.
get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much,
I'll take the
kicking a
return,
field
yeah.
goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white
Waving the
flag
white, I
and
was
just
just
want to
gonna
get
say
out of
that.
here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Oh, it's out.
No.
McKinnon fumbled it.
Okay, it's fine if he fumbled it, because he kept it, but I know it really wasn't a fumble,
That
so
ball
they might
gets knocked
review
free,
that.
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Okay, they didn't.
Almost like
Ruggs
it's
might
almost
be
like
already
baseball.
got,
Guys
so
at bat, people
what
are
I
on
do
base in
here
scoring
is
position.
put him
One
on an
guy
out
doesn't get
route.
him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That
pretty
one
close to
covers
1,000
29
yards
yards, first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. They'll set up to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross.
Good job, Ross.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
This is caught, and he can't quite get there.
Oh,
Tackled
Ruggs,
down at the
no.
1. Now
Hopefully
after
it's
the
nothing
completion, we're going to
serious.
get a timeout, an injured player. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. They'll drop to throw.
Thank you, CeeDee
And
Lamb.
he's caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
There we go. Nice move.
A
Nice
1-yard touchdown reception as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his
31-point
second
game,
touchdown
and I
catch
still
of
have a
this game.
chance.
He's one of the key guys in this one.
Bruce
And you
Sternum.
better believe
Okay,
he'll be
that's
looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now Bullock
50
will send
passing
this one away
touchdowns
after the
on the
touchdown.
season. If he does not win Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going to be very, very, very
Fielded about
mad.
a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right. We are a little over 11 minutes
Drive
away.
about to get started.
from winning
They
this
are right
game.
now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled
the
big
ball.
time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because
Nice
we
catch
always
by
have to be
Odell
a
there
team
with the
game,
guy,
and you
like,
need all 11 working well
draping
together.
over his back
But
like
every
that.
now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers.
All right,
They probably
that's
need to do it.
good.
Find someone that you're
Good
used to
decision there
touching
by
on
them.
the
So
ball
let's
that
do
makes big
this one.
plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He's going to sling this deep, and that's caught inside the 35.
I couldn't
And
dive.
he is
I was
into
pressing
the
square
end
like
zone.
1,000 times.
Touchdown,
But all right, that's
Cleveland.
fine. It's just one touchdown. Oh yeah, dance on us because you know you're
Odell
only
Beckham
losing the division.
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get a score
I messed up.
closer.
I was about to jump
Extra
off
point by
sides.
Seibert, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the
Nice,
field
was that
now as they will
40,
send this one
41?
away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's been great. Looked down at the stat monitor here a moment ago. He's already over 300 yards in the third quarter.
And you get the sense there
I
are
did
plenty
not mean
more
to throw
yards
that
to
ball,
come.
but thank
He's
God
been
Higgins
sharp
was
right
there.
from the beginning, finding the open target, knows exactly where he wants to go with the football, and is delivering it really well.
And now he is in search of more yardage on this drive. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And Walker has
Thank
it.
you, Delaney.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13.
So when we get down here this time, I actually have a play already designed
That's a good look
for Burrow to run it. And I used to use for Mariota all the time.
Coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Ooh, I didn't see that guy
Pretty well
crossing across
executed
like that.
there.
That was
Now,
a good
pass that
defensive
should have
play.
been intercepted, but it winds up
I
falling
misread
incomplete.
that.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be
Oh my
Into
God, I
heavy
knew not to
traffic,
throw
and
that
it's
ball.
intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama, Mac Wilson. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared
Not
for a
playing
lot
smart
of
right
pressure
now.
as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you
Not
see
playing
that,
smart at
the
all.
ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers
a
have to
bad play. I
understand
should
they
have
have to
given
break
2
up
more
their routes
seconds.
quickly as well.
After
First play of the
misreading
drive
that
goes the
linebacker
wrong way.
100%,
Here's
that was
second
on
and
me.
12.
Oh my God, stop.
They'll run with
Oh,
Hunt on
okay.
2nd down.
I thought it was
And
totally
this
going
has
to
been
Odell.
a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
Get out of here, dude.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns
I'm in position. Why did you turn around? I had the interception right there.
Number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
God dang it.
Mayfield
Whose
now,
man is
and they're
that?
gonna get the 2-point
Get over
conversion,
there.
Caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice
Dang,
so much
man.
on the 2-point
I have
conversion, why you
position
more
on
than one
Odell.
play ready, because you may need multiple.
Why did he
throughout
turn
the ball
around
game.
like that?
There's a great example right there.
Just like that.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to
Get
throw.
out of here,
Oh,
dude.
Incomplete. A
You
turnover
were not
will
paying
really
attention that
help
close
there.
to run
Almost
up and bat that
intercepted.
down.
Instead, it's just
You're
second
worried about
down.
your own guy. I
An
hate
incomplete
this game
pass leads to
sometimes.
2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw over the
Good
middle,
job, Ross.
taken in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Ready. 70, Indy.
Delaney might be my guy here. Low key.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
I just needed
Nowhere
2
to
more
escape,
seconds.
and he goes down.
Marcus Golden.
Marcus
Okay.
Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
Come on, fellas.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This
I need
offensive
something
line
good.
flat
Give
out
me
cannot
something
handle this
good.
pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Go. Damn it. Let's go bunch.
So now 20
Oh my God,
yards
did
to
all
go
that for
on
that.
2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. They'll look to throw here. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side.
Let's go. Hurry up.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns.
I want to get this
35.
rushing touchdown no matter what.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh my God, dude, I hate
And the
the
Browns
freaking
pressure gets to him
break
that
sack
time, and he's
animation.
gonna
It's
go
so
down.
stupid.
Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack.
Takes him
that
3
time.
damn years to get out of that
Imagine the
freaking
pass
animation.
rush will be equally
Now I got a bunch of
intense here on
backups
2nd
in.
down following the sack.
All right,
It's 2nd
Erickson,
and
I don't know
18.
who you are.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
If you dropped, I swear. And now Higgins
Pretty
is
good
hurt.
shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Jeez Louise,
Couldn't hang
guys,
on
you are
3rd
all a
down.
bunch of
The
babies.
Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll look to throw. And this time
How
he's got
close
the
was he?
hook up. It's complete.
How close was he?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
We'll
They
keep
have the nice
Erickson in
cushion.
for now.
They
Alright,
just wanna
so
pour
I
it
have
on
a
right
plan
now,
here.
still
We're
throwing
gonna
the
go
football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and
trips
run out the
tight
clock and get a
end,
win. But as many people pointed
We'll go
out to
level
me, it's a
sales.
video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Back to throw here.
I didn't mean to throw that. I was throwing circle and then X, and I had to
And down
release on
inside the
X.
15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13,
So
and
let's
the
get
Bengals
out of
have a
this
first
and
down.
go to trips
Well, we looked
Y.
at each other in
Flex.
surprise, going for it on fourth down to the fourth quarter with a lead. But hey, you get it as a
This
coach. You
level
look like a
Y.
genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach and that's why you guys talk up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
He gets this in the
I just
hands
need
of
to get a
Mixon.
little farther up. I need
So
it
a
like
nice job
I
to
need
break
like
the
3 more
one tackle,
yards.
but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down. 2nd and 5. Dancing to his
Come
left.
on, man.
And
What's
he
that
can't
back
get
and
rid of it. He's
forth?
taken
I had an
down.
easy touchdown right
Sheldon
there.
Richardson able to record
Get
his
out of here.
5th
I
sack
don't
of the season.
care about Sheldon Richardson.
Bengals on
He's been a
third
nobody
down.
for
2
the
for
last
5
few
to
years.
this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Shots from the time here.
Looking to throw. Forced
Get
down to
out
his
of
left.
here.
Oh, the pressure too great,
Miles
and he
Garrett,
goes
damn.
down once
You
more.
can't be faster than Joe Burrow.
Miles
I'm just gonna
Garrett, he's
straight
the
up say it.
culprit, and that is now his 13th
No
sack
recent
of the
plays.
season as his great year continues.
He just
Again,
messed
the
up, so now I
offense
got
will
an easy
stay out
touchdown
there.
to either
They've
CD
converted
Lamb
once on this
or
drive. What can they do here on 4th down? And he's got
Delaney,
a touchdown,
CD Lamb.
Bengals. A 20-yard touchdown.
I want one more
And the
rushing
Bengals,
touchdown.
they widen their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's
CD Lamb
over?
got 8 touchdowns
Because
on the
this certainly
season.
feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be
I want to
prepared
get
for
at least one
wrinkles
more
and counters
interception on
because you
Baker.
know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Mayfield. And this one caught by Dez Bryant.
I forgot
A
that.
gain of
Brian. We talked
5,
about
good
this
enough
last
for the
time.
first down. Mayfield now 6 for 6
I made
since
a
coming
Browns
back
fan
out of the
mad
locker room.
because
It's 1st and 10.
Comments on Browns
Just 2
offense
minutes
this
remaining
last
here, the
season.
4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
I'm also the
They've
person
got a
that doesn't really
1st
care
and 10
who I
as they
offend.
search for a
I
late
give you
score.
my honest opinion on the
To
team.
throw, Mayfield. Bryant has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of
hurry
8. 2nd and 2. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
Awesome job. Just let him come all the way back for it.
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
Oh my God. It's the worst time to have lag. You see this bullshit? Come on.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He finds his target, Beckham.
Call time
And
out.
he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
I don't know it's over.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Mayfield.
Out of here.
And a big
Out of
turnover
here.
there as his guys
Don't
will
challenge
get the
me.
football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to
Timeout.
close things out. They'll take that one and head
We're
to
going
the
down here.
locker
We're
room.
getting this rushing touchdown.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
Let's go down to like
There
right
he goes,
there.
right side.
Out of bounds.
And
500
out of bounds, just a
passing
few
yards.
short of the
Jeez
goal line
Louise,
at the
big
3. A big
Burrow,
play
you're on
there for
fire. Alright, I
Cincinnati.
should be able to run this right
54
up the middle.
yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on
Right
1st and goal.
there. And there we go. 3 rushing touchdowns, like 5 passing touchdowns.
A 3-yard touchdown.
That should definitely help him
And
win
thanks to that
Offensive Rookie of the
interception,
Year.
the Bengals offense cashes in with 6.
And we might be able
That's
to
how
get
you
one more
Charles.
interception off of
You play the
Mayfield
final
as
whistle,
well.
I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
I
You
don't
seem a
care.
little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me.
So we
They're
should
not
have had
worried
like 3 or
about
4
feelings or
interceptions
anything
this
like
game. We
that.
should have had
That's
at
just
least
new age stuff.
2 more that I know of.
And
So.
now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're down big here late.
I like to go with the tight end because
Just
teams like to
one
rely
last
on the
drive
tight
here
end
for
more than
pride.
anything.
Some people like to do that. I
Like I
remember playing
said,
for a guy once. We were down
timeout,
huge, and
good
someone said, "Coach,
job,
what do you
so
want to
proud of
call?"
you.
He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's
Make
get
it
out of
up.
here and do something some other time." But
Stats
some
don't
teams
really
like to
show
do
it, but
something
tight
at the
ends are
end to
learning
feel a little
more.
bit better
Yeah.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. It's caught by OBJ. Now the Browns signal for the second
Have
of
one
their
more timeout.
timeouts.
Let's see what they're gonna do.
As they'll
13
stop it with
seconds.
13 seconds left to play.
Scissors still.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he
Timeout.
goes down.
That should be
And now with 6
a Hail
seconds
Mary, so we
remaining,
need a
they're going to
cover
burn their
drop
final
shot, too.
timeout. So that
Over the
complicates
top
things a
here.
bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be
damn.
incomplete.
It's really hard to get
As
interceptions on
time
Hail
has
Marys
run
anymore.
out
Like,
on this
it's very
football
rare, it
game.
seems like.
A big offensive explosion.
72.2%, 522
522
yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns. What a game by Joe Burrow. And that's the way you end out the regular season. Just advance. Look at there, Joe Burrow with an upgrade available. Let's get a scrambler up. Why not, you know? 85 overall now. Nigel Bradham. Let's get his pass coverage up. He was a really good guy for us to pick up this year. Jared McKinnon. Get his elusive back up. He's a speedy guy. Billy Price we don't care about. Alright, so look at it now. 11-5 and 11-5. So we should win the division. And we won the division at 11-5. We actually got a bye week as well. So let's look at these weekly awards. Geno Atkins and Joe Burrow. 26 of 36, 522 passing yards, 4 pass touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Took 8 sacks, had 5 carries, 40 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Geno Atkins, 5 tackles, 3 sacks. What a game by those two guys. We got some upgrades available here. Delaney, of course. You have Baller. Let's get your vertical threat up. We might re-sign him. Henry Ruggs. Is he injured still? I guess not. We'll get his deep threat up. We need to get that release up as much as possible. He didn't get no release that time. Darius Phillips. I don't really know who that is. We'll get his man-to-man up, though. Never know whenever we might have to ask this man to step up and start. Keith and Carter. Don't really matter. So let's look at some stats from around the league. Joe Burrow, 51 pass touchdowns, 4,700 passing yards, was second, 27th in passer rating. McFarland finished 10th with a little over 1,000 yards, 1,100 yards, about 1,150. Delaney Walker second with 1,480, 15 touchdowns in second, and he almost had 100 receptions on the season. I haven't had a 100 reception receiver in a 7-minute Sims game or 7-minute quarters game in ever, I think. So I think the most I've ever had was like 68 maybe or something like that, 70 by receiver, so 99, and that was quite a bit. So let's take a look at the yearly awards. MVP, Joe Burrows. Because of that last game, he jumped up 6 spots to number 1. Coach of the Year, Pete Carroll. We finished 4th. That's totally understandable. Offensive Player of the Year, though, went to Andrew Luck in the offense, or in the AFC. Defensive Player of the Year, Darren Lee. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Joe Burrow jumped. Justin Herbert, big time. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Kenneth Murray. Best QB, Joe Burrow. Best running back, Le'Veon Bell. Where did McFarland finish? He didn't even finish in the top 10. Best wide receiver, T.Y. Hilton. John Ross dropped way down, unfortunately, but that's okay. Best O-line. Ryan Kelly did jump up, but not enough. Best D-line, Geno Atkins jumped DeForest Buckner and Myles Garrett. I think he's below Joey Bosa, too, to become number 1. Best linebacker, Darren Lee, of course. Best DB. We had no one in the running for that. Best kicker. I think we dropped. Yeah, we dropped to 8th. So that's okay, though. We had the number 1 offense in the NFL. Defense, I'm not too sure there. So let's look at the schedule. See who made it in, who did not. So wild card weekend, we have Colts at the Patriots, Panthers at the Bears, Browns at the Texans, and Rams at the Eagles. So let me know who y'all think will win each of these games. Colts at Pats, Panthers at Bears, Browns at Texans, Rams at Eagles. It should be pretty good game. Who do I think? I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to decide between the Pats and the Colts. I'm trying to think who the Pats have. Oh, they have Andrew Luck. So I'm going to go Patriots, probably Panthers, Browns, and then the Rams and Eagles is a toss-up, but I'm going to go with maybe the Eagles on that. Like they get, that like Nick Foles feel and they win it. So let me know down in the comment section. Oh, Jesse here says he's going with the Patriots, the Panthers, the Browns, the Eagles. So you went with all the same players I did. Yeah, or the teams I did. But we'll see. So Patriots, Panthers, Browns, Eagles is who we're choosing. And we will find out either Sunday night or Monday during the day, who are the winners of each of those games. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, checking out the stream. Like I said, here in the next month or next couple weeks, we will be jumping into The Last of Us Part 2, so get ready for that. It comes out on the 19th, which I believe is a Friday. We'll probably be streaming it sometime that weekend. Most likely, if not Friday or Saturday, it'll definitely be Sunday night, so I hope y'all look forward to that. As always, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning. Sorry about that. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I hope to see y'all on the next stream. I love y'all, and hope y'all have a